Hey everyone, welcome, 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 welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or if you're in Delhi, India, like me, good night. And welcome to day 1563 of the Daily Antidote of Song brought to you by Carpe Diem Arts. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping this go on and thrive, and for so many of us to gather in song and community every day across oceans. What a blessing this is. To everyone on the live stream, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's so lovely to have you. Listen in from wherever you are, and hope you have a blessed day. To everyone in the room, in the Zoom room right now, welcome. Hello to Deborah in Kentucky and Sheila in Florida. And hi to Susan in Cincinnati and Bonnie in Boise, to Clive and Ruth in Birmingham, to Bob in Albany, Kathy in Colorado, welcome. Hi to Kate and Storm in Massachusetts, Mary Beth, and to Barbara. Hi to Aloysius in Massachusetts, Arlene in Berkeley. Hi to Baba Jim. Hello to Kay in Texas. Hi to Athena in Brooklyn. Dory and Ollie, maybe in Rhode Island. Hi to Hoda in BC. Kim in Vancouver. Hi to Phil in Totnes. Hi to Annette in California. Sue in Seattle. Sarah in Texas. Hello, Luda in Victoria, BC. Hi to Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hi to Nancy and to Caroline in DC. And to Adele and Jamie in Victoria. Bob and a Bear in Massachusetts. Hello to Anne in Silver Spring. Hello to the Curly Tops. To Joe, who's been holding fort behind the scenes and for the 1,563 days. Hello, and thank you for being here. And today we're really, really glad to welcome from London in England a singer, songwriter, artist, performer, activist, and the creator of Sing for Sane, where she brings together songs and mental health initiatives, doing lots of wonderful work. We welcome back to the Daily Antidote of Song, Melissa James, everyone. Let's give her a lovely Daily Antidote of Song welcome. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for being here. Lovely to have
Oh,
you.
thank you. That was such a nice welcome. Lovely to see you all again. I'm trying to see if there are faces that I remember. And of course, there are lots of new faces as well. So I'm really glad to see you all. Thank you. And everybody, when I come on, is always smiling, which is great.
It's so nice to have you back, and we'd love to sing. I know you have not one but two songs for us today, correct? So
I have two songs. I mean, I almost don't, I mean, they are songs, yes. And who says how long a song should be? But they almost feel like snippets, because they're not like verse, chorus, verse, chorus. In fact, one of the songs is it came to me, the first one I'm going to be teaching. Should I begin to explain what it is and why we're doing it? Okay. So I was sitting in this room and I was meditating one day. I was at a period where it was just it felt like a challenging time. And in the middle of this meditation, these words and the melody then came to me. And they are going to be in the chat for you, but likely you won't need them because it's quite simply, I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. And when those, when you're meditating, if any of you meditate, and you kind of just want to be like I was in a a good state, if you like, in my meditation, and I sort of didn't want to break it, but these words were just repeating and repeating, and I thought, okay, you have to write that down and you have to record it. So kind of almost semi-reluctantly, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I have to start finding my recorder and break myself out. But the moment I started singing it, which I did immediately, I was like, oh wow, this is just so powerful. And I've subsequently taught it in a couple of groups that I've run, and people love it. So I really hope you're going to love it today. It is as simple as that. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. And, if there's anybody who doesn't feel they need to be released from a past happening, a past belief, a past message, a past accident, then wow. But I think most of us probably on some level feel that we can be released from something that is still holding us back, something that we've been clinging on to perhaps for a long time, whether we've wanted to or not. And actually, now that we think about it, we're ready to let that go. We don't want to be dominated or controlled by that old message anymore. And so this is my reminder to you, and it's also a reminder to myself. So let me just sing it for you. Let's just check where we are. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. So that's it. That's the song. And I definitely recommend clapping or banging or clicking or whatever you can do to make percussive bodily sounds, even pat your chest. But let me, I mean, it is that simple, but let me just, go through it with you just so that we can make sure that we're all on the same page. So just listening. I am released. I am released. So that's repeated twice. So can you sing that with me then? I am released. I am released. Let's do that a few more times together so that we're in the role of that. I am released. I am released. How do we feel about that? Is that good? We feel we got that? Great, great. And then the next section, from the stories of my past, I released me. From the stories of my past, I release me. And again, from the stories of my past, I release me. Do we feel okay with that? Any shaky hands? Okay, great. So therefore, our whole section is, I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. Yeah? Are we there with that? Great. Amazing. So we just repeat that over and over and over and over so that it is embedded in the fibers of our being. All of our cells are receiving this message, and that is what we are sending out into the world. Okay. So let's go. 3 and I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. Oh, I always feel the air has completely shifted when I've sung that.
Wow. Melissa, thank you. Thank you for that. Can we
Oh,
invite everyone to just take a deep breath rather than clap? So I just feel like, whew, wow. Thank you. Thank you for this gift of a song. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa.
thank
What
you. Thank you. It was a gift to me. It was a gift to me. The most powerful place for me to sing that is when I'm out on my walks. I'm always singing when I'm out walking and I'm passing lots of trees if I'm in forests or and when if you ever need to feel re-energized, re-empowered, if you're doubting yourself, if you're feeling those thoughts of, maybe worthlessness or I'm not good enough or I can't do that or what am I going to do, and all that chatter is going on in your head, sing that. I mean, it is my mantra, and it completely lifts me and shifts me to another place. So anybody who might feel like, oh, I'm going to take that away, put it in my back pocket and pull it out when I need to, be my guest. Be my guest.
collectively, this room and wow, yeah, I feel like we are a few pounds lighter, if not individually, at least collectively.
Right,
Invitation.
right. Totally, yeah, a little bit lighter after doing that. So the next song is uplifting, but in a different way. There are a few more lyrics to it, except so it's actually a whole song, and actually, I wonder, it might be useful just to hear the rest of the song so that you hear where this section that I'm going to teach you slots in. Again, actually, this is kind of partly came about when I was running the singing group that I was doing each week. And I'm just seeing, I think it was Sue. Thank you, Sue, said that she feels the need for that message too. Yeah, this song came about sometime when I was running my singing group. There are lots of lyrics to it, as I said, but this particular section is the chorus from that song. And so when I don't have a lot of time to be able to teach everybody the whole song, which, often I'm in situations like this where there might not be a lot of time to teach every single lyric and all the melody, because it is a little bit more complicated, then just knowing this chorus is again, just a really nice message to have as a quick reference and to take away with you and store in your back pocket for when you might sing it to yourself or to others another time. So this is called Won't Somebody Help? So I'll sing you the first verse. I won't sing the entire song, but I'll sing the first verse and the chorus so you can hear the chorus. I want someone who can show me how to have peace in my heart. I'm looking for that someone who can guide me away from the dark. We all need someone We all need love. I'm looking for that someone who provides me with light from above. Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? So that's the song, that's the verse. The chorus is the won't somebody help me to find peace. It's not a complicated song, but in terms of the, what's the word, rhythmically, there are some sort of little things that are good to kind of know and to try to get so that we're all singing together and pretty much at the same time. So let me just go through it then. So won't somebody help? That's where we start. Won't somebody help? So just sing that with me. Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? One more. Won't somebody help? How do we feel about that? Do you think we're okay with that part? Okay, great. Then we repeat that line, but we slightly change the melody. Won't somebody help? I'll do that again. Won't somebody help? And again. Won't somebody help? How do we think we are with that? Yeah? Let me sing the two lines together so we make sure we're okay with it. So we've got, won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Yeah? Then the third time, it's the same words, but lyrically we change, melodically we change slightly. Won't somebody help me to find peace? So we've got that find peace. And I sometimes like to sing the word peace with a slightly smaller voice because it feels like I'm really asking for the peace, you know, really welcoming and drawing that into me. So, won't somebody help me to find? Let's just do that section first. Won't somebody help me to find? Won't somebody help me to find? Are we okay with that? Any shaky hands? Okay, we think we got that. So the rest of that phrase then, to find, and except, so a little tip is we're not, even though the word is find, when we're in the middle of that phrase, we're singing fine really, because we haven't quite got to the end of saying the word find. So we're singing fine. So we're singing, won't somebody help me to find? And then you can, at the very end of that phrase, you can add the D just a little. Find peace. Yeah. So find. Let's just do that. I like to use my hand there. I like the movement. Find peace. Find peace. So we okay with that? Yeah. Okay, great. So let's try again from the beginning. Let's try from the top of the song. If we make a mistake, then we don't, it doesn't matter. We're learning this. So if we make a mistake, then that's all good. And I always say the singing police are not coming to get us. It's fine. So, won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? I'm just going to stop there just for a moment. So this is the point where I really love just extending the invitation, especially to anybody who might feel like you're in turbulent waters at the moment. And most of us have been there at one point or another, even if we aren't right now. And if you are somebody who either yourself is feeling like you're in turbulent waters, or if you perhaps are with someone or know of somebody who is, and maybe you're really thinking of them right now as I say that, and you want to send the message of peace and the vibration and energy of this song out to them, and maybe to yourself, then maybe we can sing it again. And this time when we sing it, we're really drawing that message of peace into our hearts, and we're really sending that message of peace out from our hearts into the world. And you know, I was listening to somebody talk about I can't remember what I can't give you the biological or the scientific term, but essentially the message that I heard from them was that the number of something like the nerve endings or something from our heart is like something like triple the number that we have in our brain. Like there are so many, and so your heart in a sense is almost like the second emotional, or the emotional brain of your body. So it really does make a difference when you try to embody the message of peace, and when you try to send that out energetically, that's being received by somebody somewhere. So it makes a difference. And even if it's the difference it's making is just in terms of how we feel, then that's a good enough reason to be singing it with this much intention. So yeah, so when we sing it again this time, maybe we can really hold that intention of peace in us. And let's start singing it in a smaller voice and then make it bigger. So we're at 1, 2, 3, and won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Won't somebody help? A little bit bigger now. Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Smaller voice. Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find peace? Last time. Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help? Won't somebody help me to find
As we breathe all of this beauty and peace in, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you so much from all of us in the room and all of us on the live stream and all of the people who are going to listen on the live stream later on, perhaps. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for this song. Thank you for being here. And it's been so lovely to hear you teach us some of the nuances of those songs as well. The little swivels and the crescendos and getting softer. Oof! Thank you for this gift.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to you. Thank you for hosting. Thank you to Joe also for inviting me to be back, to be part of this community. It's such a beautiful community. And thank you for creating it. Thank you to you all for joining me and singing with me. It's been such a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa, from all of us. It would be so greedy to ask you to sing a couple of lines again, although it feels like such a full and such a wonderful day. So thank you. We'll
I'd
just
be I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to. Let me ask you for your choice. Would you rather, which one would you prefer to sing? So if I'll say the names of each of them and I'll go from a judge of hands, a show of hands. So the first one was I Am Released. Who wants to do that one? And okay, some of you got two hands up for that. And then the last song that we just did was Won't Somebody Help, rather? I Am
okay.
Released. That's the clear favorite, I think.
Um,
Um,
before that, I'm just going to jump in because I don't want to be speaking after you do that. I think then we'll just all say goodbye and head out of the room. But just wanted to quickly say that to anyone who has still not listened to Deeper Than the Skin or the Sonia Cohen Kramer Folkways album, they're both available for a limited time, and any donations, all of your donations will go to keep this program up and running and support all of the artists and beautiful people that help make it happen. So if you haven't looked at that already, the link is in the comments. If you're on the live stream, in the chat box, if you're in the Zoom room, and thank you very much, everyone. I will not speak after this. Later this week, we have Juan Diaz, Sharon Katz, Nora Brown, Phil Hogg, Peter Siegel, and hosted by Aileen Vance, Peter, Amandon, Joe, and me this week. Thank you very much for being here. And Melissa, it's the room is yours. Thank you for this joyous and much needed release today. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so shall we do it? Shall we release, maybe consciously thinking of those beliefs, those messages, whatever it is that we feel we need to let go of? Maybe we can hold it in our hearts, in our minds, as we now sing this song, really singing it. So we're at I am released. 2, 3, and I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me. I am released. I am released from the stories of my past. I release me.
Thank you, Melissa, coming in from London, England today. Thank you so much for day 1563 of the antidote. Um, let's wave a joyous, grateful, wonderful goodbye to Melissa. Thank you so much for indulging us in that last sing, especially to everyone on the live stream. Thank you for being here. To everyone in the Zoom room, to Sheila in Florida, Susan in Cincinnati, Kathy in Colorado, Kate in Charlottesville, Arlene in Berkeley, Jim in Maryland, Athena in Brooklyn, Dory and Ollie, Sarah in Texas, Mabel and a bear in Massachusetts, Carolyn in DC, Phil, Pauline, and William, to Cricket and the Curly Tops, to Kim in Vancouver, to Lynn and Cliff in Vermont, Jane, Texas, May, Kim in Vancouver, Annette in California, Kathleen in Albuquerque. Thank you for being here. Jamie in Victoria, Adele, Storm in Massachusetts, Bob and a bear in Mass, Mary and Beth in Yakubian, Diane in Massachusetts, Gary in Massachusetts, Anne in Silver Spring, Nancy, Aloysius in Massachusetts, Loriana, Katrina, and Courtney, Elizabeth in California, Ruth and Clive in Birmingham. Thank you for being here. To Joe, who holds fort, thank you so much for everything that you do. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are, people.